Hi Tapsi, welcome to Arunachal Pradesh and welcome to Ziro.
Thank you so much. Thank you for welcoming.
I would like to ask you what inspired you to launch Mission Healthy Bharat and what is your core vision for this movement?
Yes, so Mission Healthy Bharat is an organization in the name of M.H.B. and this was initiated by me. This was actually the founding stone was stepped by me because since my childhood was a very curious child. I used to observe a lot, so I observed a lot of problems in the society as well, and I wanted to solve all of the problems of the society, but I wasn't knowing how to do it. I was very good at academics. I come from Meerut, Uttar Pradesh. So my parents, when I was really good at academics and seeing my courage and my enthusiasm to solve these problems, said that if you really want to solve all of these problems, you just go for the UPSC civil services. Becoming a part of the administration, you will be having all those authority, all those power and everything in your hands, so that you will be able to solve these problems that you think of solving. So I was like, okay. And I was so oriented to become an administrator, a part of the administration, that I did my HEP History, Economics, Political Science from Bangalore. I did whatever was needed to become an IAS officer. I prepared for UPSC Civil Services even when I couldn't acquire the age of 21. Before acquiring the 21 age eligibility criteria, I prepared for the whole thing, and that was the time when I realized becoming a part of the system is not really needed to solve any problem of the society. And that was the time when I refused, when I just came out of this thought to become an IAS officer and then to solve the problem. Then I founded this Mission Healthy Bharat, where we take initiatives. The first initiative was BTech Pani Puri Wali, a food startup revolutionizing the street food industry and empowering women. And second initiative is this Sampoorn Bharat Yatra, which gave me this opportunity to give my interview.
That's inspiring.
Thank you.
So tell me, Tapsi, why did you choose Arunachal Pradesh and particularly Itanagar to begin this chapter of the campaign in the Northeast?
Yes, so I have been traveling the entire India for multiple purposes, for education, for business and for whatnot. I did a solo travel, but this time this Sampoorn Bharat Yatra, the initiative, this gave me an opportunity to explore this beautiful and so lovely part of India, which is northeastern part that we actually right now we are in, Arunachal Pradesh. And why I chose to step in Arunachal Pradesh via Itanagar is because Itanagar is the hub. Itanagar, I believe, is the capital of Arunachal Pradesh, where I could get more insight how we could explore Arunachal Pradesh more, and we could deep dive into the culture, tradition of local and major tribes here recognized. So yes, this is what made me enter into Itanagar first and then to explore the other parts of Arunachal Pradesh.
Tapsi, I'm sure that you are aware that mental health is often overlooked in rural and remote areas. How does your mission address these challenges on the ground?
Yes, so Mission Healthy Bharat's second initiative is Sampoorn Bharat Yatra, which is an all India trip that I am doing on a bullet bike. I am traveling 40,000 plus kilometers of distance, covering all 28 states and 8 union territories, which addresses 4 major issues that we all commonly face in all parts of India, which are health, lack of health literacy, animal cruelty, youth empowerment, we are doing the extreme poverty, how we address it, and climate change. We all commonly facing these issues. When it comes to health literacy, so we aware, mainly students we are going to 1000 plus schools, colleges and educational institutions, right starting from prestigious IITs to rural areas, remote areas, schools, and we deliver a talk. Basically, I deliver a talk, I do engaging sessions with them, and I wear them how their everyday's actions can make big impact on their own health, mental and physical, on the environment and the other life forms as well. So via doing these sessions, we believe we actually sow the seeds. We are just spreading the seeds, and the seeds then gets germinated when those students try to explore a lot more about the topics that we have discussed with them when we go to the educational institutions. This is how we are addressing the problem of mental and as well as physical health. We promote yoga, we promote meditation, we promote how their lifestyle, how the way they live can impact their own health, the living other life forms and the environment itself, and knowing which they, of course, the seeds then get germinated.
Have you faced any challenges while expanding this campaign into new regions, particularly in the Northeast?
Not as such. I believe people of northeastern states are so grounded, they are so calm, so lovely and so respectful, as far as I have noticed, and they have this great contribution to this mission, being receptive towards the challenges, towards the problem that we commonly are facing. So paying their heeds to what we say, paying their attention to the problems that we are addressing, I believe this is the most beautiful part of the northeastern states and the people living here, and it makes it easy. I haven't faced any challenges as such here. So far everything is going so well, people are so lovely, and I believe the region or the locality or the society is made by people, and when people are lovely, humble, grounded, supportive, then there is no challenges as such that you face in anything.
We saw that you have interacted with SP of Itanagar.
Yes.
So can you share more about your meetings with SP Rohit Rajbir Singh? What
Yes.
specific joint activities or initiatives were discussed?
Yeah, so we had a short meeting actually. I was shortly notified that yes, we could have had this opportunity to meet him in person, Mr. Rohit Rajbir Singh, the capital SP in Itanagar. So he offered his support in any way possible, and we all know that in northeastern part of India, colleges are having exams, students are having exams, schools are off, and mainly we do the sessions, engaging sessions, awareness sessions in educational institutions. So I asked them if we could do it in any other educational institution or any other public gathering. So he said yes, he'll try his best, and he also showed his interest to support the mission, to support the yatra in any way possible in near future wherever needed. So yeah, this is what we actually aligned with, and he also appreciated the movement, as he said that the problems that you were addressing, the work you are doing for the cause is really needed in today's time, and we must join hands together and work for the same problems all together that we all commonly are facing.
So Tapsi, what kind of support or involvement are you expecting from local communities, educational institutions and government bodies during your tour in Ziro and beyond?
So one thing that I expect from every individual, from everyone belonging to authority, political body or local bodies or anyone, I would say the one thing is we have to talk about it. We are in ignorance form. Why being in ignorance form, we are being vulnerable to the problems that we all are facing. So the one thing that we all have to do commonly is we have to address it. We have to speak on it. We have to come into the stage where we don't ignore it. When it comes to global warming, when it comes to climate change, when it comes to the other life forms being suffered, when it comes to our own mental physical health, we are becoming, as we all know, we are becoming the diabetic capital of the world. Why cannot we become the health capital of the world? Being hugely populated the country in the world, why can't we go becoming a health capital of the world when we all aware of the things? So the one thing that I expect from every individual is just talk about it. Yes, when you talk about it, then there is a possibility then you go to the root cause why this is happening. So first is yes, this is happening, we have to accept it, and second, why this is happening, we'll all get to know about it. And then comes the how process. how we can figure out and work upon it all together in whatever ways possible. Whoever, whatever is doing at their level, that how we all can define by ourselves. So we are expecting the same thing from all the bodies, that yes, we have to talk about it, we have to figure the why and then how. So yeah, I'm expecting a contribution from every individual and the government and of course all the bodies here that come support the movement. And as I say, this mission Healthy Bharat, where healthy defines healthy people, healthy lovely animals and healthy mother nature, is the true essence of democracy, where I say this is by the people, of the people, for lovely animals and mother nature. So let's join hands together and be a part of the mission.
So Tapsi, how do you plan to tailor Mission Healthy Bharat's goals like environmental conservation and poverty eradication to the unique needs of Arunachal Pradesh?
So Arunachal Pradesh, as far as I know, is a very unique state of India, where we have somewhere 26 recognized major tribes, and all of those tribes have different culture to follow, different all together a different tradition to follow. But I still believe that when it comes to all these four aspects which we are addressing, so I truly and honorably ask my tribal people that you are going with all your traditions, all your cultural practices, but don't fall into the prey where we all so-called civilized people in metropolitan cities coming back to the roots and trying to follow those practices which you are actually leaving. So don't leave your all of your cultural, traditional and whatever practices that you truly used to, because at the end of the day, down the line of a few years down the line, you will be the one falling back to the roots, going back to the roots, because that would be the time where we all have been into the segment or the category where we have been lost everything, and that would not be a good time. So being into this vicious cycle, I believe is not a good thing to go with. Rather just stick to what is truly meant for us. One thing that I really appreciate from Arunachal people is they still follow those practices where they don't go. One example I'll take that I have noticed, they don't go to the doctors, they don't go to the for minor things, for minor illnesses or diseases that they get, they don't go to the doctors or get the random consultations or just the quick consultations. They stick to their true cultural practices. They have those locally produced greens and then they cure themselves. That means they rely on Mother Nature to cure, to heal naturally, and this is what we all used to practice. And when we come out of this system, the root system, then there is a time when we become the diabetic capital of the world or the obese capital of the world. So stick to the root values and don't fall into the prey where we all have to again come to that previous cycle of ours.